it seems like trust has been a major defining problem in the relationship between China and the U.S. in general, and especially in these talks. How would you say trust has been built over the course of this meeting between the U.S. and China?
Well, the meetings began long before Copenhagen. One of the things that provided for that was this MOU, the Memorandum of Agreement, that the U.S. and China signed last July. It called for, among other things, for climate policy dialogue. That was a forum for the chief negotiators from China and the U.S. to meet to discuss these key sticking points. So since that time, as we understand it, there's been a series of meetings between the two countries, negotiators, to talk about climate issues. And you know, we weren't part of those meetings. I can't say what they were like, but that's what it takes. It takes that kind of regular dialogue to try and develop the rapport that can build trust. But I mean, there's a history of mistrust between the two countries on a whole range of issues, and this is not easy to overcome. And it's certainly taken a turn for the worse over the last 8 years. And you know, it's hard to overcome that legacy. I think Obama is trying to do that, but it's you know, taking time.
Let me add something. Does China feel that the U.S. needs it to have sort of the MRV or the verifiable cuts in emissions in order to sell an emissions cut back home in the U.S.?
Well, I think that China's very well aware of that. You know, they're very savvy about the U.S. political system because it is an open system. It's not no big secret that this has been an issue for the Senate and for the House for some time. But really, it's a bit of a moving target because until China announced its target in November, the issue was, but China's not adopting a target. We can't pass U.S. climate legislation until China announces a target. When China announced a target, the response was, it's not strong enough. And then there's you know, a number of reports that have come out that said it's misleading to call this business as usual because it's a continuation of very aggressive policies that China's put into place just the last few years. And so now the issue has become, but how do you know it's real? So you know, the ball keeps moving here, and I'm hopeful that the U.S. and China can find a way to address this just like they have the last few iterations.
Okay, thank you.